Time to check in with our lizard overlords. What are they up to? Well, this.
Is this the worst hour now?
Are we done our first hour?
Yeah, we're into our worst hour now.
Keep your expectations of this episode low. Starting the worst hour now, I feel like we've crossed into maybe not great content hour.
Welcome to our worst hour.
And I'm back. This computer, it has this weird line of, there's the top where you can go from tab to tab, and then there's this other line, I guess, of my favorite things. And I keep thinking that's the tab, and something flashed, so I hit it, and then it closes this window and just opens it on the same tab. I'm like, this is fucking stupid. Well, I'm sure it's fine for normal people, but it's not fine for me because I'm abnormal.
Chad and I were just talking about how he went to his laser removal thingy out in BC.
Oh, is that why you were in Vancouver?
Yeah. Well, for my wife to do a course there, but I tagged along because who doesn't like a fucking 5-hour flight across the country? No, the flight there was fine. The flight home was fucking miserable. My God.
Was it bumpy?
No, the jet.
Oh.
Like we flew out 10:30 at night or whatever, got home 6:30 in the morning. So it's a 5-hour flight with a 3-hour time change or whatever, right? And so I got home, it was Monday or Friday morning I was home by 8 or 8:30 or whatever, and straight to work, right? Because everybody's been working last week without me. And so what did everybody get accomplished and all this stuff? And um, the guys were at Turbo Cunt's house, which is our nickname for, that wall job that just doesn't fucking end, the one we started in the snow last year.
What's the nickname?
Turbo Cunt. So the guys were at Turbo Cunt's house and they had put the wall the way it's supposed to be now and stuff like that, right? There was some settlement on the upper wall because the lower wall wasn't backfilled over the winter. And now it's time to put the new fucking cap, not the 60 mil cap, the 90 mil cap. Because we've paid fucking $4,000 to change all those caps out at our expense because they were wrong. Right? And
I noticed, though, when you posted the picture, how much
fuck off you did.
the profile of I messaged you and said the profile of that wall looks amazing with those 90 mil. It really did
No.
make a big difference in the wall.
No, it didn't.
I understand why the lady wanted that extra 30 mil. The bulkiness,
No.
just the profile of it just looked, especially with all the step downs, having that thicker cap just made it a bit more pronounced. It just looked a little bit nicer. I think it was a well spent 4,000.
I think it would have looked better if you cut it on an angle.
The whole
and
wall.
all the caps followed that.
Yeah, the whole wall. And months ago, one of the city engineers asked me, he says, "Can we put this wall on an angle?" I said, "Not a chance."
I remember talked about that.
He's like, they think that Techo Block or whatever will have an installation guide that shows exactly how to do every single thing. I'm like, I'm the fucking guide, man. I'm the installation guide. Across the street, I built you $1 million worth of retaining walls that hold up the fucking bike path along the river. And you're gonna question how I'm building this shit? I'm the fucking guide.
Listen,
nobody can build a wall better than this guy.
To be fair, you did fuck up the cap, which is the most basic part of the wall.
No,
I understand why there would be a lack of confidence. I mean, you thought a 60 mil cap would be okay. I mean, it's to get a 60 mil cap on a wall like that, it's such an absolute rookie mistake that I understand why they would look at you down. This fucking guy ordered a 60 mil cap on a wall that has that profile. And he didn't know it would look asinine. That 30 mil, it just sets off everything perfectly.
Yeah.
What did you do with the cap that has glue all over it and shit?
Straight into the fucking dump. Straight into my crushed brick pile. $4,000 worth of cap, just fucking load it in the bin truck, bring it to the yard, back it to the pile.
Did it say 90 mil in the initial?
It
Like,
was
were you?
so I didn't get a bid form or whatever. I got one email that had a picture of that stupid fucking wall that we used circled, and then the cap circled, and I fucking a black Raffinado cap, and it was the wrong fucking size that I used, 60 instead of 90.
So she did circle the 90 to begin with.
Yeah, but it was buried in an email chain from fucking last spring, right? So by the time I get to installing the wall in the winter, I'd fucking forgot. I just went with what was on the fucking estimate.
So
So
you had sent them an estimate that they approved with 60 mil cap.
I can't remember. So I don't know, whatever. I'm happy to have it done. But then, like, so the whole thing with the city of Cornwall is walls stay under 24 inches. Otherwise, you need a railing, right?
Yes.
And they kept fucking bumping this thing out, this wall further, the step outs further and further. And now they're all like 3 feet high. And I'm like, so when are you putting the railing in? Oh, well, we're gonna try not to put a railing in. Well, why is it so important that I get the fucking cap size right, but you're not even putting a railing on your illegal wall now?
You should have told the woman it was an illegal wall. No.
No, I'm not. I don't communicate with her. I will not.
It's a good thing you don't have a neighbor like the one that I was working next to. She would have just walked off the wall.
Walked off the wall.
I'm gonna come there and walk off the wall and fall and
Yeah,
sue.
yeah. And I said, well, so this wall's over 3 feet now and needs engineering. Yeah, okay. Yeah, either we're playing by the rules here or we're not, you know? So we're putting on these cap. I'm jet lagged to shit, fucking exhausted. Leave beautiful BC weather where there's not a fucking drop of humidity. Come back to on terrible. It's 30 degrees out, sweating my balls off. Headache putting these caps on with two people who have never put on caps before, right? But I needed to expedite the process because I wanted out of there that day. Homeowner comes out. Shane's in the shovel, topsoiling behind the wall as I'm putting the caps on because everything's going, right? Everything needs to happen today. And Shane turns to me and he goes, "Who's that?" I said, "That's a homeowner." He's like, "Is he having a midlife crisis?" He comes out with this stupid fucking haircut. The sides are shaved, the back is shaved, the top, like a little fucking tuft, curled over like a baby bird, but it's dyed fucking black. He's 60 some years old and it's fucking jet black, like Elvis black. And everything else is like shaved down to the wood. Like he just looks retarded, right? And like an absolute fucking moron. And he's coming out and he's looking over things and he's like around us in our face and stuff like that. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, guy. Like I don't have the patience for this. Ah. And then he's trying to tell JP like, oh, just put the bricks in here so you won't have to come back. He's like, it's 5 o'clock. I'm out of here. Like I'm done. It'll get done when it gets done. Actually, we have to go back there and sling. There's an upper tier flower bed that we have to
How much
sling.
money have you not made on this job?
Oh, I'm fucking in the hole here. And you know what I got out of it? I asked the GC, so is the city going to pay for these caps? No, the city's not going to pay for these caps. But don't worry, they have a wall coming up that you can bid. What the fuck good does that do for me? The
Was
city has a wall
slinging all
coming up
this
that
shit
you
into
can
the
bid?
flower beds, is that part of it?
What's that?
Like, was slinging all this dirt into the flower beds and stuff, was that an add-on, or is that was that part of the original thing?
No, this is an add-on, which I was trying to recoup, but it's hard to recoup $4,000 in cap in extras, right? So it just ends up being a fucking wash. because you can't bury $4,000 worth of fucking caps
No.
in the labor portion
But is the GC getting paid for this extra?
through my price. So they're not, maybe they're making 10 points or whatever, 15 points, whatever it is.
But
But
they are getting paid for it.
yeah. So this upper tier flower bed with no way to access it now needs to be filled with clear. And in the center of the flower bed, we have to put a patio stone. And a fucking 300-pound urn sits on top of this fucking patio stone in the center of the flower
Oh,
bed.
that's gonna. Was this urn there before?
No, no, it wasn't there before.
So why? Like,
I
how
don't
are
know. The
these people
city is just
convincing?
fucking bending over for these people.
Crazy.
Why?
The fucking woman called the mayor on Christmas. I'm not even lying.
And said
She,
what?
she's fucked. What's wrong with my she's calling the retailer, where's my material? Calling the fucking mayor, calling the fucking city inspectors. She's fucking bonkers.
She called the mayor on Christmas to
Yeah.
say my cap size is 30 mil wrong.
I don't know what the conversation was. I don't care. We finished the wall Friday, for the most part. Knock on wood. Sent the pictures to city inspector. I said, I'm sure you'll be getting an email of something that's wrong over the weekend or whatever. You know, like I don't want to hear about it. We'll talk about it next week. So I don't know.
What didn't they tear this woman's wall down or something?
No, they were redoing the sidewalk that was touching her already keeling over retaining wall. And as soon as they pulled the sidewalk, the wall moved an inch. And now the city is on the hook for a $70,000 retaining wall.
Wow.
They shouldn't be, and they shouldn't have let it go this far. Like they shouldn't have given her so much stuff. But now they're in it, you
So
know.
who's paying for the urn?
The urn's already there. It's sitting on the fucking grass.
So it was there before?
Yeah, I guess so.
So the city damaged the urn.
Hoping the
I
next
don't
thing.
think they did. No, I think the city, the GC didn't do anything wrong from the start. They didn't fuck up anything. They pulled the sidewalk because they have to work there. And they just took it as a free ride for everything.
Did the wall fall over completely or it just moved?
No, it keeled over half an inch.
Did she have like pictures of it or something?
No, maybe, but I doubt it.
So she just put in a wild claim that the wall moved.
Yeah. You should see the list of things that they have given her. Above and beyond this wall, she's also getting a new railing. Her front set of steps that are 50 years old are like brick veneered. They have to all be redone. The veneer on the brick has to be all done. She's got a underground parking sort of hole with concrete walls on each side. They had to paint all of the fucking walls so that they matched.
Why?
New driveway. I don't know because that's what the agreement they've come up with. Like it's just bonkers. If you're gonna buy a house in Cornwall, find out where they're working, which city streets are being torn up in the next season, and just start complaining about stuff because they'll fucking build you a new driveway and they'll build you a new set of steps and they'll build you everything you want. All you have to do is complain.
So she's saying that the moving of the old sidewalk and the movement of her old retaining wall somehow affected the paint on the
Yes,
walls going.
not even a word of a lie. They had to paint the whole thing. There's a couple hundred square feet of paint. I don't know if that's how you measure how things get painted, but
I have no idea. I just find this whole thing bizarrely interesting that
it's
this woman
bananas, man. Like it's
is everyone from the city acknowledging this is insanity?
Yes, but nobody is telling her that it's insane. They, and I'm guilty of this too. My refusal to talk to her pushes it down the line to someone else, right? And now she's at the top, the chain of command, the fucking like city planner, infrastructure lady or whatever is the one who has to deal with all this shit now.
You should find a way to complain and get the city to pay for the polymeric sand for your driveway. I'm sure that's gonna
For my
be a
driveway?
lot of polymeric sand there. So
Oh, I don't think it will be. I think it'll be okay.
Does she come out while you're there, or does she wait till everyone's gone and then make a list of problems?
She doesn't come out while we're there. My guys are under strict orders. If she comes out, you go in the truck. If she's there more than 5 minutes, you leave.
Does she know that?
I don't know. I don't talk to her. I don't know if
Didn't
she
you know
knows
this?
that.
Didn't you previously know this person too?
She is the sister-in-law to my commercial partner.
oh
The guy who came out with the stupid fucking haircut is the brother of my commercial partner.
oh
My commercial partner refuses to have anything to do with these people because they're so fucked. How's that? If your own family won't talk to you,
Well, maybe he understands the difference between a 60 mil and a 90 mil cap. Like, fuck, man. So you think she noticed the cap? Like, how particular a person are you that you noticed the cap and then you went all the way through all those email chains and were like, ooh, this isn't the right thickness?
I don't know. I don't know. She's been to jail before. Like they're not good people. Not that going to jail means you're automatically a bad person, but these aren't good people. They're notorious in the city for being fucking just scum. So
If I was the city, I would have just not torn up the sidewalk of her house.
left it old, yeah, I would have.
There had to be a better place to do this.
Hmm. But you don't know until you go, right? Don't
Like,
know.
is the next thing they're going to be shingling the roof?
Maybe, potentially.
Do you have to stand the urn up?
I don't know. I don't know.
You have
But the
to
thing
install
is,
the.
so like the urn goes in the center of this flower bed on a patio slab. But you can't just fucking fill the thing with clear and put the patio slab on top because around the urn is supposed to be all planting, right? So you
So they,
just fucking mound up the clear in the middle, then there's no soil to plant around the edge.
you got to use like A gravel, pack it up in 6-inch layers.
No, you just have to build from lower, right? So you put some filler block lower in the bed and then put the patio slab on that and then put the
Is that
final.
an extra?
Yes.
I would have
So
juiced these
the thing
extras.
is, I priced all these extras. Yes, yes, yes. We're not paying for the cap. Okay, wash that. And then at the meeting, the final meeting with the city, they go, well, if there's anything in here that's beyond what we talked about and you feel it's an extra, send us a bill. I just want the cost of the fucking caps, guys. Like, I don't think I'm being unreasonable here. You're giving her so much. Just give me the cost of the fucking caps back, please. Like this is a big chunk of money for a shitty job.
Do you regret accepting this job?
No one else could have done it. It's good for the relationship that I have with the GC. Not that they care, but it's good for me to be the face. Even if it's the problems here, it's good for me to be the face of landscape construction in Cornwall for the city, right? Because whenever there's a private job or something and the client's dealing with permits and all this shit and people from the city, they said, "Oh, do you know a good landscaper?" Well, it's me. if the inspectors and the fucking city architects and planners and all this stuff are giving your name out, you must be all right. So
Well, but are they really going to do that once you has this woman gone on Google to review your business?
no, maybe I haven't gotten a notification.
Has she maybe reviewed the fact that you don't know the difference between a 60 mil and a 90 mil cap?
I don't care. There's nothing good about this woman. And she's not even the client. The city is the client.
Do you think that one of the best things about owning a landscaping business is when a tiny thing, like ordering a 60 mil cap instead of a 90 mil cap, just bites you in the fucking ass? Like, that's a tiny thing.
Do I think it's one of the best things about owning a business?
Yeah.
No.
You think that's one of the best things about owning a landscaping business?
No, I don't think so. The best thing about owning a landscape business is that I can leave for a week to go to Vancouver or
You
somewhere
couldn't do
like
that
it.
with any other business?
Um,
You think that only in landscaping businesses people can leave for a week?
no, but I have
I'd
built
argue that
businesses.
less people can leave for a week in a landscaping business.
Well, plus you get all winters off. You do whatever the fuck you want in the winter.
I prefer to work in the winter now.
I don't. Nope.
I vastly prefer the winter. As long as it's snowing. As long as it snows, I vastly prefer the winter. I'm have begun to like absolutely detest my existence during the months of landscaping.
I
When the winter it's easy. The snow falls, people call us, we send trucks and we move it.
I think you forget what
So
winter's
much
like.
fucking
You're
better.
fucking miserable in winter too. You're equally as miserable in winter.
Year round.
You're just not in that season, so you forget.
No,
Winter
I'm
is
telling you,
no
it's my
better.
preference. It's my even a lot of my staff, like the trucking people, are like, "Fuck, I wish we would just come to the winter so we could just move snow."
I think they forget too.
I don't think they do. It's like you're from Cornwall where no one gives a shit what you do with dirt.
True.
In Cornwall, no one fucking cares what you're doing with the dirt. They don't even like they don't care if you're bagging the Phragmites and fucking what location are they going to, and they don't give a shit about any of that stuff. So I understand what you're saying. I forget, and I think there's some relevance to that, but like the amount of time, just the amount of time I spend dealing with fucking care and control and custody chain of loads of dirt per week is totally in total insanity. Like custody chains of loads of dirt.
But if you weren't complaining about the custody chain of the dirt, you'd be complaining about Harinder not speaking English at the Amazon and not being able to let you through the gate,
There.
right?
That could happen. Yeah,
Because it did fucking happen not so long ago.
that's fair. I just
I don't think winter is any better than the summer.
it's better. There's less people. There's no landscape crews in the middle of the winter.
So you just need a downsized company.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'm just really tired all the time.
Well, it's not your blood work.
I was gonna say the one thing that landscaping does produce is perfect blood.
I I have to go to an allergy test this Friday. And
Oh,
well, because I'm like having a hard time breathing. It's probably the years and years of brick dust that I've been sucking up, you
Oh,
know.
that definitely affects your breathing.
It's
Speaking as
like
a 50-year-old, yeah.
some years it's really bad, some years it's fucking non-existent. This past year has been particularly tough over the winter for some reason. So, like maybe it's allergy related. They sent me to have a breathing test done. You have the puffer, and the puffer didn't improve things that much. So I got to go back this Friday. Now they're going to try and activate the allergy.
Sick.
and then see if they can cure it with a puffer. Like this sounds fucking awful. Signing up to not be able to breathe all afternoon? Perfect. Love it. Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Have you thought about just converting 60% of your diet to Coke Zero and meat sticks?
No.
I like that reel that
Yeah, that was funny.
Steph put out there.
Left from Romex. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if you gave it a real try, like if you really tried to say, I'm going to convert 60% of what I eat and drink to Coke Zero and meat sticks, I think in 1 week, you would see a vast improvement in your breathing. Give it 1 week.
Do I start that before or after the allergy test?
Well, I think you should always go to the doctor and do the allergy test. But then after that doesn't work, convert to 60% meat sticks and Coke Zero. You know, basically when you wake up in the morning, eat meat sticks and Coke Zero until you get home and then have a nice dinner and go to bed.
Hmm.
How was the food in Vancouver?
It was good. We didn't have anything super exciting. Actually, we went to this place called, oh fuck, such a gay name. It was like the Story Cafe or something like that. But the food was really good.
Mm.
Like it was a stupid name. Like what a fucking who names
BC's
these?
liberal, isn't it?
So
Oh, no, BC's NDP,
BC's
motherfucker.
NDP.
They
Oh,
don't
is it
even
really?
they don't even fuck with the liberals in fucking BC. I don't even think the party even exists in BC provincially.
Is BC
So
the only one that voted NDP? Because they
No,
got demolished.
Saskatchewan's NDP, Wob Canoe.
No way.
Wobby Canoe is Wobby canoeing in the NDP.
we were taking an Uber and everybody drives a fucking Tesla in Vancouver. We were taking an Uber from our hotel downtown, going to have breakfast or whatever. And I'm like, everybody drives an Uber here. He's like, yeah, because it's $5 to fill up my car, like to charge my car instead of 40 or $80 a tank of gas. Like he's like it's a no-brainer. And I'm like, oh yeah. And I'm like, there's a lot of different people, and like this is really an eclectic place. And he goes, yeah, it is. I said because I try and be diplomatic in public. I said, yeah, it takes all kinds. And he goes, yeah, I guess so. And I said, wait. Did I just get the only conservative Uber driver in all of BC? And then he just starts going off. He's like, I'm so fucking conservative. He's like, and we just shot the shit for the rest of the time, right? Like for the next 20 minutes. And he's like, this place is such a hole. He was going off on everybody, right? And how expensive shit was. And he's like, I can't believe they voted NDP. He's like, we were so close to getting a conservative government in the last one. And it's like, this guy's awesome. There's hope for this place. And then on a completely separate Uber on the way back to the hotel one time, we got this brown guy and he was complaining about how expensive everything was and all this. I was like, what's your non-Uber job? He's like, oh, um, he's in consulting, but it's to find like project managers and stuff, like staffing agency for project managers in construction and all this shit, right? I'm like, oh, that's awesome. He's like, are you busy? He's like, no, I have to Uber. Like, it sucks, man. He's like the construction industry right now sucks here. He's like, it's fucking awful. I'm like, really? I'm like, I got 5 million bucks in work in the next like 2 or 3 years. He goes, here, nothing, fucking crickets. I'm like, oh, can you give me some laborers back home? He's like, oh, we only do like the higher positions. Like they don't deal with labor unions and all that shit. They
They're
deal.
going to be okay. Carney just bought $40 billion worth of condos out
We
there
went
already.
over that too in the meeting, yeah, or in the
All,
Uber.
all his
But
all his buddies
all his
bought
buddies.
out all the other like all the Brookfield condos that aren't selling or some shit.
Yeah, yeah. So anyway, like we get out of the, I'm like, can you get me a project manager in Cornwall? He's like, I might be able to do that. And we were joking around and stuff. And then I'm like, oh, do you have a card? He goes, no. He's like, do you? I said, yeah, I gave him one of my cards. He fucking called me today.
Wow.
The the headhunter from fucking Vancouver called me today. Did he text me? I think he texted me too. No. He didn't, but he called me. I could play you the.
I love that he's like, you like, so are you busy? Bro, I'm driving an Uber. What the fuck do you think? Like,
Hey Chad, this is Tansil calling from Archipel Consulting. We're located in Vancouver. I met you last week in Vancouver. I don't know if you remember, but again, this is Tansil. I'll try calling you at a different time tomorrow and catch up. Okay, thanks. Thank you. Bye.
He's
Headhunter
gonna
from.
show up at your house.
Well, whatever. If he needs a job, I don't know how much Uber pays, but I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know what it pays. I have no idea.
I didn't ask them really. I thought that would be a little rude, but I guess one of the guys, the first conservative guy, is like, I make a couple $100 a day. It's like my wife works harder than I do, so okay, whatever.
He makes a couple $100 a day driving his Tesla Uber.
Yeah.
Huh.
He's like, Uber told us not to talk about politics and not to hit on women. I said, well, you screwed the pooch on the first one. He was a good guy, though.
I had an Uber that was a Tesla. It's the only time I've ever been in one. Because that's what they do with the um when you drop off your truck at the dealership, they Uber you back to wherever you have to go.
My wife couldn't get in the Tesla. She didn't know how to get in it because there's no handles, right? Like you have to
Right.
push with your
Yeah.
thumb, and then that dinky little handle, like a fucking handle from a toilet, comes out. Like it's really dinky. But honestly, I was impressed with the Uber or with the Tesla. So super cheap.
What, cheap to fill with electricity?
Yeah, and apparently maintenance is like non-existent.
Yeah.
Matt, one of my workers has one. He says all he's done is change the wipers in 4 years, and same with the conservative Uber guy from Vancouver. He's like, wipers? He's like, I'm still on my original tires too. It's 4 years old, the car. So,
You
which
don't
is,
have to replace the brakes?
he hasn't. To be fair, I have never replaced the brakes on my truck, on any of the trucks I've owned.
Hmm.
Like, how long are you supposed to get out of a set of brakes?
Isn't it like 5 years?
Well, what
I
is
don't know.
that?
I can tell you that I've replaced the brakes on lots of the vehicles I have. They also have many, many more kilometers than your guys' vehicles do.
Yeah.
40 to 100,000 kilometers.
Well, that's false because both the F550s are on the original brakes and they're
They've
over,
never done the pads.
you know, and they get safetied every year, right? It's not like we're fucking trying to push anything.
I've done the rotors and the pads in my pickup for sure. In the brown pickup truck, I've done the rotors and the pads a couple times.
I feel like maybe when it's time comes time to do brakes, it's also time for a new truck.
The brown truck blew the fuel pump last week,
Hmm.
so we had to get it towed.
I had multiple GMs like that. Blown fuel pump.
So it got towed, and then we towed it to the
Is that a diesel truck, that brown one?
no, 6 liter gas.
Do you remember like the old, I don't know if they still do, the Duramax, they have that hand pump on top of them?
I remember that in a 6.5 diesel. I ran it out of there was no fuel gauge, and I ran it out of fuel on the fucking DVP. Learned how to pump that bitch real fast and get some fucking fuel up into it.
I had never heard of that before. My truck just wouldn't start in the winter. They're like, oh, pump the hand pump on top of the, what? Never heard of another diesel hand pump. I never had one since.
All right, are you guys good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hardscape North America. Sign up code NOFH. Get 50% off your tickets. Give us a kickback. There's something else. Oh, our 400th episode is coming up. If you have a favorite episode, favorite moment, favorite whatever, send it to us on Not Our Finest Hour podcast on Instagram or speakpipe.com/Not Our Finest Hour. Record a message and celebrate our 400th episode with us.
Holy shit.
Mike's gonna put all that in the show notes.
No, it won't be in the show notes. It'll be
Why
on our
not?
Instagram page. This is Monday. Like, I'll edit this Thursday night and I'll
This
completely
is
forget.
Tuesday, to be
It's
fair.
Tuesday. Oh, it is Tuesday. You are
Monday was
correct.
yesterday, Mike.
So then
Today is Tuesday, bro.
that's a good.
I'm surprised I knew that. Of all of us, really? Like, I'm the only one that realized it was fucking Tuesday? Well, Chad didn't say it was Monday.
It felt like a Monday.
Yeah, it felt like a
It
Monday.
did feel like a Monday. I was talking to Christy about that today, that it feels like a Monday and a Tuesday.
Yeah.
We have this nursery around here that every person insists that we deal with. And like, I fucking hate them. They are just like, are the plants nice? Yes, they're nice. I will definitely say that. But every load is fucked. Every order is short. Like, a subcontractor for me went there today on his way into the job site to pick up 2 shrubs that were pre-ordered. They didn't even have the fucking shrubs. But instead of saying we don't have the shrubs, pick something different, they just don't tell you anything. Guy's there for like an hour and 30 minutes getting two fucking shrubs in an hour and 30 fucking minutes. I said to Nancy, like, never use these fucking morons again. And she's like, no, we'll always use them. Their plant quality is so good. And I said, is it? Okay, next time someone's sitting there for an hour and a half fucking around with this bullshit, then I'm taking it out of your design fees. No, that is not the people.
Yeah.
Those are the preference of the people.
They're good.
They're fucking great. I fucking love them. But everyone is insistent on using these other fucking morons. We don't, Jack and I do not use them anymore. Anymore on commercial. So we're doing a commercial job. Never use them. We're doing a commercial job where we're subcontracting it off someone, right? So, or someone subcontracted us to do the planting, but they're paying for the plants. Whatever. The plants arrive from these people. They're short like 200 grasses or something. Some little inane plant. Our guy says, hey, you guys are short these grasses. We've all acknowledged these grasses are not there. A week later, there's still no grasses. I'm like, can we get these fucking grasses so that we can plant these things and finish mulching the beds? So I can turn on the fucking irrigation drip system or whatever the fuck has to go on. Now this nursery is accusing my people of stealing the grasses. What are you fucking talking about? Like, the fucking 18-year-old kid that's on site. She's like, you know what my mom needs in her apartment on the balcony? 200 grasses. I'm going to just randomly steal these. Are you like, what are you fucking talking? We stole the grasses? What are you like? Are you fucking like, I was like, man, so now we can't finish the job because there's a controversy about whether or not the 18-year-old kid on site and the 50-year-old man stole the fucking grasses. This is not a controversy. That never happened. You know what happened? You people never loaded the grasses. They never came.
That sounds more
Even if local people, because this is a condo in Scarborough, even if local people saw that the fucking saw some grasses, no one takes them all. No one looks at all the other plants and says, fuck, I don't want any U's. I don't want one U. All I want is 200.
Nobody wants to use because they're heavy as shit. Nobody is stealing the U's. They're the heaviest fucking thing. They're way too heavy.
Blew out grasses. That's all I want. And I want them all. Not
light.
one.
You can take 6 or 8 of the grasses at a time. You're not taking more than one U.
Have you ever had a nursery accuse your staff of stealing the grasses
Never.
plants? If there's a
Never.
missing plant, they normally write it on the bill and go, hey, plants are missing. Shit, we must have miscounted. Or they do a recount. Maybe there was a miscount on the site. Hey, we miscounted these 230 grasses that never showed up. It is far and away one of the stupidest situations I've ever been involved in landscaping.
But what did it not on your packing slip? Did it not say?
Bill told the guy, you're missing 230 grasses.
So why did he sign the slip at the end? I would have put big letters, missing grasses.
I guess he just thought, hey, there's 230 grasses missing. And the driver was like, yeah, they are. To be fair, any experience Bill has had previous with these fucking morons, there's always a shit ton of stuff missing. So he probably was like, these people are used to being totally incompetent. So they probably know the 230 grasses are missing.
See,
we got some great plant quality though. Fuck yeah.
Our drive, well, I'm sure everybody is familiar with Dutch Masters driver, the big boy there. I don't know his name.
I know. Yeah.
No, he drives long haul for them. Big guy, usually a good attitude, but he's in rough shape, man. He's a big boy, and he's always got something to complain about, or he's always got a story every time he drops something off.
To be fair, those are not the people I'm talking about because you just brought them up, and I don't want someone to think that you brought that up. To be fair, they are absolutely not the people I'm talking about.
And I will say I've had nothing but great experience with Dutch Masters.
Equally, I would say the same thing. There is a great fucking nurse. Yes.
Always been fair and have worked with us, and I have nothing bad to say about them.
If they're missing plants, they tell you before they ship the fucking order?
Yes.
Hey, we don't have these plants. We need to find a solution to the problem. Not dump off a bunch of plants missing 200 grasses and then accuse you of stealing them. What the fuck are you talking? Stealing just say it out loud. Hey, we think you stole 230 grasses. Does that even sound sane when you say it?
Oh. No.
It doesn't even sound sane when you say it out loud. We stole 230 grasses. What do you think I'm doing? Harboring them at my yard? Fuck yeah. I'm going to put these on fucking Facebook Marketplace. They're probably searching right now. Blue oat grass on Facebook Marketplace, trying to fucking see who is selling this. Who from Paver King has these grasses? Fucking moron idiots.
I'm going to post that on Facebook Marketplace right now.
230 blue oat grasses for sale. Fuck. All right, that's the end of this episode.
Thank you for watching. Yeah, those people run the world. They're so impressive. What a bunch of freaks.